got mindless contentment. Well, I got mindless contentment. Well, I got mindless contentment. Well, I got mindless contentment. I don't wanna watch TV. I don't even wanna be with me. I don't wanna do anything. I don't wanna do anything, anything, anything. Well, I got mindless contentment. Yes, I got mindless contentment. Well, I got mindless contentment. Well, I got mindless contentment. I know.
I know, no. I know, no, no.
I know, no, no, no. I know. I know, no. I know, no, no. I know, no, no. Well, I got mindless contentment. Yes, I got mindless contentment. I don't wanna watch TV. I don't even wanna be with me. I don't wanna do anything. I don't wanna do anything, anything, anything. Well, I got mindless contentment. Well, I got mindless contentment. Well, I got mindless contentment. What do you got? Well, I got mindless contentment. I know.
I know, no. I know, no, no, no.
I know, no, no, no. I know. I know, no.
That one's probably going to sound bad, ain't it? Well, I know. I got mindless contentment. What do you guys got? Because I don't want to do anything, 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 anything. Live and loud, folks. Happy hump day, too. Live and loud on a hump day. I should have put that in the title. We are such a fucking hot mover shaker channel over here, you know. Jack Smith pre-hearing party right here tonight, tomorrow morning, right here at 10ish. I think maybe it said. Yeah, I don't know why I thought 10:30 a.m. Starts at 10. I will be live sometime before. I thought maybe I would get on ahead of time and yap at you guys for a little bit. Before the hearing, I don't imagine there's going to be much room for me to make my smart-ass comments during the hearing. And my assumption is it'll go long. But I don't know. Maybe it'll be a one-take session where they, no lunch or whatever. They'll just do a couple, 3 out. I just naturally assume they're going to, maybe they'll play it by ear, like if it isn't going so well for the Republicans, maybe they won't prolong their misery much. I don't know. You can't. Nothing is fucking predictable anymore. You know what I mean? I think you do. It's absolute madness. We have 285 days, 1 hour, 56 minutes, and 28 seconds until midterm elections. Make sure you're registered. Make sure you vote. Make sure you bring somebody with you that hasn't voted. Or if they have, just make sure you can get as many people out there to the polls as possible. I don't care how they vote necessarily. I think we have to focus on getting people to vote. Right? And I'm starting to become maybe obnoxious about it. Probably not yet. Close. And it's probably because I failed, and I've been open about that I didn't always vote. And so, well, that's changed, and I just want to do whatever I can to encourage people, and it sucks. I don't pretend to know what it's like living in a bigger city or whatever areas. I hear all kinds of horror stories about people, just having to go drive for fucking 30 minutes or whatever to get to a polling place, and maybe worse than that. I don't know. Not making it possible in, larger areas where people maybe are dependent on public transportation to get there. Again, I don't know. Just make sure you can do whatever you can do to help those who might have a hard time getting registered or getting to the polls to vote, right? TV thanks you, that's for sure. So we got it. If we just start, if we're able to get more of Americans to understand how important it is, they'll do the right thing. Maybe, they'll see how good it feels, how fun it is, how good it feels to get out there and do your part, especially when things are, I can't imagine there's too many people in America right now that aren't concerned about one thing or another. So that's the only way we get to resolve our issues, you guys, is get out there and vote for the people you think that will best serve us as representatives, senators, presidents, right? So yes, what did I say there? The midterm elections, and we had the Davos meeting, conference, whatever it would be called officially. And that was today. I did not watch any. Let me. I seen the. I don't know if that's what it was from or not, but anyways, I seen the President of the European Union speech for a minute. I think it was must have been late last night, which would have probably been very early. That would have been this morning for Switzerland. And that was good, but yeah, Trump apparently publicly gave up on the idea of attacking or having Greenland. Well, he gave up on who knows what's in his head, but he gave up. He officially, publicly announced he would not be invading Greenland. But then supposedly he made some big fucking big agreement or deal with the EU or the EU president, I guess. Butte. I should probably have my shit together a little better than this. Yeah, who's this Butte guy that I've Root? Mark Root? Yes. Secretary General of NATO. Trump claims to have made an agreement with the Secretary of NATO, the Secretary General of NATO, Mark Root. Could be right. I doubt it. Wonder if Root is that a Dutchman? It is. Fucking A, baby. That's right. That's right. Should I say it? If you ain't Dutch, you ain't much. Don't fucking hate on me, goddammit. I got a whole plethora of shit like Polak and Scott and who knows what else. So supposedly the Secretary General of NATO made a deal with Trump to have Greenland. And it's like, just a guess here, he can't, the Secretary General of NATO can't make that kind of decision. I don't think he has the authority to say, you can go ahead and come in peacefully. Fuckbag Trump. So, yeah. But, yeah, the EU president, Ursula von der Leyen. So close to, like, the sounds and, like, spellings and shit. So close to Dutch. Maybe I should be saying Yiddish. Where's Kate Broom when I need her? Some shit's really fucking confusing over there. I'm telling you, even for being a Dutchman. But I just fucking, it's like stolen valor or something, because I really don't know shit as much as I should about Dutch heritage. And I know tulips originated in Turkey, if that, full disclosure, if that matters. Laura, what's up, sister? Nothing. Just sitting here. Thought I'd fucking yap for a minute because why not? Like, I think it was one of my good buddies said, you're not on a time frame or schedule or clock whenever you get at it. And so I took her advice. And now I'm just running my gob until somebody comes in to chat and yaps, and there you are. Yeah, it will be early tomorrow. It'll be early tomorrow for you, yes. 7 a.m.-ish. They'll probably get at it right away, too, right at 10. I will be, I hope to be live somewhere around 9:30. I don't know. It depends on how swollen my eyes are. I'd like to get on and yap for a minute. Unless if I'm feeling good and yappy like I am now, for sure, but I don't want to be fucking sucking on coffee trying to get my shit together, yawning, eyes watering. I'm excited, though. I'm kind of excited. I am excited. I guess I didn't think about it till just now how absolutely infuriating it's going to be at times. I'm absolutely sure. I'm pretty sure there's nothing I'm more disgusted in our history than January 6th. I mean, slavery. But, you know, this is, yeah. I really, really wish I was much better with verbalizing my thoughts. As much as I love to fucking run my gob, but it's, it'll be hard to, well, we'll never forget it. Never forget. Lest we forget, isn't that how they say it? On the bottom side of the rock? So I asked in our poll tonight, will Trump have a complete meltdown over the hearing? I guess I should have put Jack Smith hearing. Jesus Christ. I am a fucking noob all the way around. That's all right. I'm going to leave it because I'm not going to be here long tonight at all. I just figured I'd leave it up to the chat and see what happens. I usually don't, obviously. This is a pretty late start for me. And then I don't know. I mean, we've had the Davos hearing or conference, and now got the Jack Smith hearing. They had the contempt of court or contempt of Congress hearing for the Clintons today. I don't know if it was unanimous or not, but I heard there was a few Dems that voted to find the Clintons in contempt. They should have all voted to find them in contempt. Yeah, I still wonder if there'll be a distraction late night, like real bright and early in the morning, if some sort of military operation will happen to distract from the hearing. Yeah, they are working hard at nothing all day. Yep. Sure would be nice to get all this shit fucking settled and packaged away and put on a shelf so we could move on to fixing the whole goddamn mess that we have, right? Like how we ever got to this fucking point in the first place. All the stupid shit that Democrats do. Trump has really done the Dems a favor by being such a fuck up. He's kind of taken the spotlight up. Not that spotlight was only on them, but I think you guys feel me. No one's perfect. TV, certainly one of the farthest from being so, but there's no excuse for not trying to do better, and especially when you're in a position of representing the nation, your constituents. There's no excuse. You're up there for a short time that you volunteered, your services, and faith was put in you by good, hardworking people that are busy making our country what it is. So there's just no excuse. I mean, motherfuckers don't work as it is. What, 120 some days a year? 128 days a year? Let me get that right. It's really fucking a shitty amount. I mean, I don't really see how they can have any days off. How they cannot say that they should, and I suppose they are. Probably kind of have to be available almost 24/7 for the entire, 365. Ideally, right? We've seen it. There's late night votes, that kind of shit. So, U.S. Congress members work roughly. roughly 120 to 160 days annually in Washington, D.C., depending on the chamber, and the House averaging about 123 days, and the Senate closer to 144 or more. Wow, so I was dead on. I said 123 days. Schedules vary with extensive time. Well, that's their average, 123 days a year for the reps. Says the Senate about 144 days or so. With extensive time also spent in their home states for constituent work during recesses. Bullshit. You mean they go back home and they fucking spend a couple hours at a picnic here and a fucking town hall there and a fireside chat there, right? Whatever, man. That's that's what the people have decided on and accepted. So it's just they should get some shit done. I mean, they could have more days off. If they only wanted to work fucking 90 days a year and we could fucking get more out of them than what we have the last fucking 10 years, that'd be awesome, right? At least I'd be willing to make that trade. But then again, I have mindless contentment. We had a nice break in West Michigan here today, too, for the weather. Just a side note, because I know you guys are completely worried about me up here. Fucking snow and cold, man. West Michigan is the spot. I never realized it until I started paying so much attention to it, like while streaming. Like, Jesus, places in the country I did not, like, in the top 5. I did not know that before. And I always say we get all that snow because of Lake Michigan, and the trade-off is that Lake Michigan keeps us warm than Wisconsin. They get brutal. I mean, we're going to be brutally cold tomorrow or Friday. So they say, let's hope it doesn't get as bad as they say. I'm looking at a high of -1 for Friday, a high of 6 for Saturday, and then back in the teens. For fuck's sake, I hope that's it. I hope that's the fucking gist of it, for the worst of it for the winter. It likely will be unless we have something really freaky happen. And so far they're calling for February to be slightly above average, which is great. All right, enough of that boring shit. So we have 6 or 7 people pop in here. I don't know how many have voted. We have 4 votes. Only Laura wants to yap at OTV. I know if Sin, I don't know what to say. I know that you think I'm hard on you. But it just gets, I admit I'm old and have, very little patience anymore for stupid shit. And that's what it comes down to. So I hope you understand. I'm sure you do. You can't stand all the fucking nonsense and fucking propaganda, the disinformation, the radicalization, right? So I'm sure you get it. She swore up and down she doesn't watch my streams after just going on for months and months about everything I say on a stream. Yeah. Laura, only B bites, and I haven't seen B yet tonight, so. Yeah, because I don't see her, Laura, honestly, I just don't, I don't pay attention, but today I did, and oh my God, poor human. Like, I was the only one in there, as far as libs that we know, and obviously can't see Sin, and I don't know, who I was fucking slain. And human came in, and I'm like, look, you guys, you fucking, every night, the next morning after I stream, it's a whole fucking TV2DS meeting, derangement syndrome meeting, in the White House chat every morning after I stream. And human says, LOL TV, and she just fucking went off for literally an hour. I was like, I'm out. I had shit to do. It was the afternoon. Like, I missed most of your news stream because of it, but oh my God, it was so fucking funny. Human is such a. It's hard to tell, it's hard to get everybody's sense of humor all the time, certainly through text, right? Unless you're, you talk to them a lot, or if you have the advantage of being able to see me or someone like Laura on cam, and then you get a little bit better of understanding of our sense of humor just by hanging out with us that way, right? Human is so fucking that motherfucker. I envy. I don't know, envy. Like I admire a lot some of these folks, like how they're just able to keep their cool. Like I'm like fuck it. You guys are dicks. Hold my beer. Kate, what's up, sister? Cheers to you. Kate says a high of Friday of -12. Yeah, we'll have to all of us up here around the Great Lakes are going to be having to do extra duty to stay warm, right? Some thermal on air, a heated blanket, a nice fire, cuddle with someone or something. Yeah, Jay is also another one. Mighty. Yep, I agree. Jay is rock. I don't know how they do it, Laura. Like, seriously, like, I'm a little, not a little, no, not a lot. I mean, just taking self inventory because I'm not a fucking self centered prick completely. Like, I try to check myself, I do, and it's like I'm less than impressed with being such a shithead sometimes because I just know I can do better, but I don't, and it's not like I'm irate. I'm just lazy. I guess. I'll fucking put enough effort into being showing a little bit more grace and patience with the special needs chatters. I see y'all out there. Come on in and say hi. Like I said, nobody bites but Be Nice, and she isn't here at the moment, but got to be careful because she could pop in anytime. Yeah, yeah. No, I get it. Laura says, like the like people triggering the worst of me. And you know me, sister. I no shots at you. That's exactly my point. Like I need to have a better handle on that, right? Somebody told me once, I don't know if it was a teacher, that people don't make us mad. We allow ourselves to get irritated, right? Fred, what up? Cheers to you. Happy hump day. Don't expect Sin or Dave to speak up. Oh, if Dave Incel would, he's probably already. I don't. Maybe he doesn't seem to be a super hyper focused new account maker. He has a few. I think it says I have 630. Oh, that's my block list. Let me hold on. Okay, you guys, what the fuck am I doing here? There it is. No. Holy fuck, where do I find my block list? My fucking channel block list, you guys. There it is. Jesus, they're fucking changing shit on YouTube. I don't even know if you guys can see that, but uh, I got two A Bears as managing mods. I got to get Laura back on there just because. So there's all my standard mods. Man, I need to thin that out. Let me see. I haven't seen Pro or Mr. Poopy in a while. I got a couple Mighties. I got a couple Glorias. I'm going to have to ask Gloria about her main account. Other than that, it's pretty clean. I got two Glorias and two Mighties. I'm surprised I only have one Laura. LMTV. Oh, there's Laura again. All right. So, well, my personal block, my Google account is 637 blocks, but this is the channel. This is the shit that you guys are. This also for many of our mods that permanently banned folks. So proud deplorable cult member is Dave Incel. Trumpers for America is Dave Incel. I think MAGA Chuds is Dave Incel. There's a bunch of Mighty clones. There's a lot of TV2 clones. MAGA King World Leader. These are all Dave Incel. So he does have a few. I don't know about the Proud Boys Reno chapter. That could be Dave Incel. Democrats are Satanists. Yeah, I don't know. These could all be Dave Incel, I suppose. TV2 Live, Proud Boy. This is Dave Incel. Troy Vanderdouche with my birth date on there. TV2 Live, pro-fascism. TV2 Live, all MAGA. Oh my God, that dude is such a fucking douchebag. Who the fuck in their right mind is thinking that I make an account called TV2 Live MAGA? All MAGA. Oh my God, I got a macaroni clone, some Dave Oz clones, Bird Dog clone. Funny. All right, I don't know what the fuck I changed, but I guess I better save it. Those guys are characters, man. I mean, Dave Incel, like that dude, like on an all completely seriousness level, he's pretty out there. I mean, I don't fucking worry about people like that at all because he's so far away. I swear to God, if he was closer, it'd be an issue. I mean, you guys don't see the emails I get. And for good reason. I don't have any desire to sit there and make a big fucking deal out of it. Plus, never know when I'm going to need them for some other reason. I wouldn't doubt if you have been, Laura. I've seen fucking chuds fucking crying about you in the White House chat, and you never even go there. It's just because they're fucking, you know, whatever, lurking here. That's funny. Those guys are characters. Fred, you probably didn't stick around earlier when me and you and Human were yapping. Oh my God, Sin fucking totally lost it, dude. Like it was a couple months ago. She was at a new level, and today was just. She called every one of us fucking every name in the book, man. She called me bottom of the barrel. Disgusting. Oh, dangerous. Fuck, there was something else. I was just like, yeah, I know I should let it go, but it's like, she is such a fucking goddamn. There is nobody that I've ever met on. Dave Incel's a nut, but Sin is such an habitual liar. It's absolute. I mean, all those motherfuckers either deflect or are full of shit, right? And it's not that I haven't said stuff. I'm a smart ass. It's not because I wanted anybody to believe that it was true. But she was bent that. One thing that is true that I've said is that Sin radicalizes people. And she, that's what threw her off. That has really burned her fucking buns. That I think that was the work. Like, I think I got pretty fed up with her one day and called her a dumb broad or something. And yeah, me and Laura were just talking about that. I can do better in those ways. But like, fucking, like me calling her someone that radicalizes people really fucking sent her over the edge. And man, if that don't fucking say it all. That's what I was thinking too, Fred. Yeah. Yep. Can we get a medium over here with sleeves extra long that tie in the back? One of those hug me jackets. Self-hug coats. I like my long that buckle in back. If you guys didn't, hit that thumbs up or down. Share with those you love. Those you don't. Subscribe and ring my all bell to get notices for whatever the fuck it is I do here. I asked tonight, will Trump... So we know we got a bunch of lurkers because we've had at least fucking 10 people come through the stream and still only 4 people vote. So the chuds don't want to participate at all, and I get it. I understand. It's hard. I understand. I mean, I'm... Little sarcasm, but also seriously, I understand. I mean, we see every day, and we're, it's hard for us to have to imagine or not imagine we're doing it, live through his presidency. So in all honesty, man, I completely understand how frustrated and absolutely bonkers you Trumpers are over all this because, fuck, you voted for the fuck up, you know what I mean? We all make mistakes, but sheesh. Slow down, pumpkins. Fucking watch a Trump rally. Or you should have. I am fucking full of it. How was it that I didn't think? Maybe that's why I told you the reason why I was, on the fence about streaming is just because it was so late, because I had a nap, and the nap paid off. The nap paid off. I feel really good. I hope, hope I'm still able to sleep sometime. Maybe a little nap between 5 and 8 in the morning. Yep. Fred says, not that any MAGA is really sane, but some in the White House are seriously deranged and need help. Yeah. And maybe I didn't pay attention, Fred, back when Mighty was streaming, like how maybe I didn't pay close attention to some of the more crazier, like Chaos was around there and Diggins, the Kevin Spence character. But anyways, Chaos and Diggins are pretty nuts. But still not like, I mean, they're just basic. Well, Diggins is a complete racist prick, and Chaos he's super goofy, harmless, right? But super goofy. But man, dude, I thought I had really like been around the block on YouTube chats by this time, and whew, that White House chat is, and I've been in the RSBN chats, right? And see, I mean, there's a lot of kooky shit going on out there, but yeah, the White House the special needs chatters over there are pretty fucked up. Laura says he's rotting right in front of our eyes, his brain leaking worse than Giuliani's dye job. Poor things. Yep. Yeah, Wile E. Coyote. Remember him? Fred says, oh no, they've gotten worse. The more insane he gets, he is dragging them further down. The worse he gets as they defend it. You know what sucks though, Fred? Like, we believe in free speech. We also, when we're questioning people's fucking extreme hate speech, because we know there's nothing productive coming from it at all, right? So, and none of us have ever said, that I know of, I've never seen any of you guys say, hey, we need to legislate making this illegal, that illegal. But I will tell you what, and any chuds listening can fucking let this fucking blow their mind, being, well, I consider fucking Michigan a fairly liberal state, even though we've been purple. I've explained all before how a lot of people I know that are conservative voters they live a more liberal life. Like, they don't judge people the way we see these fucking Southern liberals do and whatnot, right? So, but we had an incident, I don't know, quite a while ago, a dozen years ago or so. The Muskegon River here, right close to me, is big for canoeing and tubing and stuff, right? And obviously you have a lot of families and you get people partying, and usually it works out fine. But one day a dude was just completely blasted and wanted to fucking stand on shore and around a bunch of kids and just, F this at the top of his lungs for quite some time, I guess. And so finally he was ticketed, and they did end up finding him. And maybe it was just disturbing the peace, possibly, but at the end of the day, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, come on. Fucking Watch with Wayne, the Canadian streamer. TV, I can come in your yard and say anything I want to. That's free speech. I'm like, you can come in my yard and say anything how I get out there with a baseball bat. If you want to stand on the road in front of my yard and say anything you want, you probably get away with that for a while. I can come in your yard and say whatever I want. The hypocrisy is what kills me. I mean, they say they're the ones fucking fighting for freedoms, you guys. Oh, man, I'm glad I can laugh at this shit tonight. I'm glad I can. And I'm going to enjoy, like I said, Jack Smith just fucking crushing Jim Jordan tomorrow. So, if you guys haven't heard, Jack Smith hearing, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, right here on TV2 Live, where we'll be able to have a chat. I might yap at you guys for a few minutes before the hearing starts, maybe possibly afterwards. See how long, that's all going to be up in the air. See how long it goes. Bring your popcorn. If you're a day drinker, get your wet bar set up, because, man, it's going to be a good one. Yeah, they do hate it when we laugh. In fact, that's, one of their fucking things. Like, they're pissed off because we're laughing at them. It's like, what do you mean? We're just fucking sitting here chatting, fucking pointing out all your fucking absolutely fucking insane hypocrisies. And, well, half the time it's not even funny, but we just have to laugh to keep a level head, right? To stay somewhat grounded. Yeah, simple. None of the fucking regular freaks are over there in the White House chat because they're probably sitting here not listening to us. That would be my guess. I got my list. Contentment. So happy too. Mrs. V has had, like, she was off for a week when we went to Maryland. She came back, we got back home that Sunday night. She had to go to work the next afternoon and then the following Tuesday. And then she was off for a couple, 3 days again. I think she worked a full week last week. Maybe. I don't even know. Anyway, she had like Friday and Saturday off. She worked Sunday and then she had Friday and Saturday off. She worked Sunday and Monday, and then she was off today or Tuesday. She worked last night, but she's off today, tomorrow, and Friday. Like, they're trying to. She had too many fucking paid sick days stacked up, and they. I don't know exactly what's going on. She said that they don't fucking turn them over, but then she said, or they don't turn them over anymore. The reason why she does is because she had a bunch of stacked up from the end of 25, plus her fucking weeks paid vacation every year. So that's what she took when we went in December. She didn't use her weeks paid vacation till the very end of to the very last minute, and she had like 12 paid sick days piled up, and January 1st she got another paid week of paid vacation. So she's just getting fucking, they're just like piling up her paid sick days. And it's like she's fucking looking at like 3 weeks of paid vacation, basically, even though it's got to split up, right, over this last couple weeks. So that's awesome. I had shared that with you guys because, it's obviously something that I think is awesome. I love Mrs. V. I don't yap about her a lot on here, do I? I try not to make it mushy or too sticky. Peg, cheers to you. Thanks for coming. Fred says, now back to the important stuff. When are they releasing the full Epstein files? Probably somewhere's early 2029. Aaron, welcome to the stream, my brother. Laura says, Ghislaine testifies next month theoretically. What's that going to be about? What is she testifying? Just like to the files or something? I mean, just the fucking Republicans bringing her in to try and exonerate Trump somehow? I'm guessing. She'll go in there and not mention anything about Trump, and that's going to somehow clear his name. Aaron says, Samantha said the wind was so bad it nearly pushed her van off the road. I looked out the door and the snow was blinding. I think we're just supposed to get some dusting now, I hope, Aaron. It looked way worse yesterday for the lake effect snow. Like it was not supposed to stop. They said we were going to get 2 to 4 inches today, but it didn't happen. We did get like maybe over an inch or something. Kate says she was hit up to go have lunch today with a MAGA aunt and uncle tomorrow at noon. First thing I thought of was, no, Jack Smith is tomorrow. I didn't say it out loud. Instead, I said yes for lunch. I like to watch in real time much better than clips or rewatching. I still have to rewatch Nick Shirley in Congress from today. I don't know if I can. I mean, the great thing about that is I probably should. I mean, oh, Kate says she still has to watch it, so she don't know. I'm assuming he was questioned by, God, the dude's an adult, but like, I would almost feel bad fucking watching, you know, someone like Raskin or something hammer down on him. Nick Shirley is what happens when your mom grades your homework. That, I mean, I'm not usually, honestly, I would, for real, like his looks, his very boyish looks, immediately bring my fucking attitude down a little bit. Just because it's not a goal of Troy TVs to be a fucking dick every day. It's just, it comes naturally, so whatever. I just roll with it. And do my best to be a better person and roll with it. The dude looks so fucking timid. It's yeah, I don't know. I can't get it. The Andrew Callahan on Channel 5 News interview was just off the charts, and Callahan dropped a rebuttal video yesterday, fucking just tearing, because Nick Shirley went totally fucking crybaby after he fucking went on Channel 5 News and did an interview. It's like, there's no fucking, I don't give a fuck what anybody does. Good luck editing shit for an hour, from a 2 hours interview down to an hour and a half. So he says he cut out an hour. He didn't. He only cut out like 35 minutes or something like that. And it was literally, he showed it. Like he fucking screenshotted his fucking video editing software. You know, like many of us know what I'm talking about who do that shit. It's just, why? As soon as we were probably 20 minutes in, and I'm like, why the fuck who let this kid do this? Who, you know, and he's an arrogant little fucking fuck stick anyways, like super arrogant. And I'm just like, so maybe you wouldn't have been able to talk him out of it, but it's like, what the fuck is wrong? And maybe it's because I'm an old bastard that I'm a little bit more self-aware of and how society is, you know what I mean? So not that I hold back or, you know, take each one of my thoughts captive. It might be better sometimes if I did, but I don't really ever have any regrets or issues about anything I say or do on stream. I mean, because, you know, the things that I'm most embarrassed about that I've said on a stream weren't because it was really ill taste or like just a really bad fucking opinion or view or disposition to have. You know what I mean? It was just because, well, I was fucking, a couple times I was nervous as hell because of how tense situations were. And I just like totally deflected from what was going on. And some of our regulars were like, what the fuck are you talking about, TV? And I'm like, I'm sorry. You know, it wasn't that I said anything derogatory or anything. I was just like, totally different subject. And everybody's like, no, let's stick with this. Peg says he heard it's gonna be 8 inches of snow this weekend. Walmart was crowded with people buying mostly water. Peg, have I asked you where you're at? And you don't have to tell me, but I probably have. You guys got to forgive me if I ask these questions over and over. I mean, you don't have to forgive me, but I might ask them over and over. Yeah, we filled our freezer. Thankfully, the kid filled our freezer with deer meat, and we still, Mrs. V Shops probably does a decent store run twice a month. So you can't afford to fucking shop any more than that. You gotta buy one time or two times a fucking month. Seriously, like folks that shop, and if you're one of these folks that shop 2 or 3 times a week, I'm not trying to rip on you. I'm just like, I can't handle that. Asheville, right on. So hey, I'm assuming you've met Mac probably. Mac's I don't know how close he's not in Asheville, but he's up there North Carolina way. I think he's west North Carolina. Peg, it's like they got a really good fucking music scene there in Asheville. I want to get the fuck out of here. I seriously thought like if I could fucking do something, if I knew I could like I wouldn't have to sell our house. My kid could fucking maintain while we're gone or whatever, you know. Like the job Mrs. V does, she would be able to transfer to just about any fucking city in the country, um, if that was necessary. But fuck, I would love to. I don't know. So all I'd need is a fucking drummer and macaroni. Maybe pick up a better singer along the way. You haven't met Mac? Mac's one of our longtime moderators. He's a good doobie. He's over there in like I want to say like northwest North Carolina. Buskers. Oh yeah, yeah, where you sit out on the corner and play. It took me a lot. I was way behind the times getting with that term. That'd be cool as fuck. You can't do like my hometown. If you look up Grand Haven, Michigan, it's a fucking beauty of a fucking little town. And but you can't fucking. They won't even fucking give you a permit to do that shit down there. And it's like you could fucking rake in that place in the fucking summer if you were a decent, half-ass musician. We got tourists year round, lots of protests. Well, I know there's also like an Asheville bar that I watch on YouTube once in a while that does a lot of like a lot of live music. Um, Fuck, what the fuck is it called? I don't know if I'm sub to them or not, but they always come up in my feed. Yeah, yeah. Peg is in Asheville, North Carolina, but yeah, like I seen Sam Smokes, Laura, our other Canadian brother up there, the young cat who fucking looks like Hendrix. He does some busking, but he's in. Last I knew, he was in Saskatchewan, but I don't. I think maybe he was said he was a little bit west of Saskatoon or something. The Orange Peel is a nice venue. Sweet. I tell you what, I fucking playing in bar band. Well, like when we started out, when in January, as crazy as this is, January, maybe it was the 7th and 8th. January 7th and 8th in 1995 was the first bar gig that my band ever did. And then we were off, and we were doing all original music. We didn't have any fucking covers. We were opening for these other fucking heavy metal bands that mixed it up. They had originals and did covers, right? Because, I mean, it was the one thing, we didn't have like the fucking greatest, bestest bar circuit in right here on the lake shore, but there was plenty of them, and they were always busy, right? It wasn't like people would travel from Grand Rapids area or the middle of the state or whatever to come down here to see. Though we had plenty of bands that would come from Detroit and shit like that, because we were able to do original music in our bars, which was just, it's really, most places outside of the lakeshore that we played, it was hard to talk bar owners into that. They wanted you to play music people are going to recognize, right? But we got away with it because a lot of our shit was pretty mainstream at that time. Being the 90s, we were playing, as you guys, not to compare ourselves to bands like fucking Godsmack and, all these or whatever, but we were heavy alternative music. So, but then and then fast forward 9, 10 years later, we just evolved and actually ended up, band members changed, totally ended my band because I was burnt. And then the last drummer we had asked me and my partner, to come back and help him put his new band together. And he wanted me, and I did all our booking and stuff. So he's like, Troy, take me around and introduce me to all the bar managers. And so I did that, and I did that gig for about 10 months, but I was a lush. And it's like, I was sick of fucking doing and we went totally like Beatles, Billy Joel. We were doing a huge mix of stuff, Nirvana, and it was cool for a while, but I was a lush, and it was eating into my fucking drinking time. And so I totally burnt out, and that's all we were doing at that point was covers, because it wasn't really an original band anymore at that point. But I think now, being older, being all these years later, like, I don't have that desire to fucking be loaded, but I would have an absolute blast. I'm just not sure about the fucking 4 1-hour sets or 45, 50-minute sets. I don't know. I don't know if I could stand up and do 40 fucking songs a night for very long and enjoy myself. Like, it gets really fucking disgusting. Kate says, did you hear a storm is headed for Texas and Ted Cruz was spotted at an airport in a line for Laguna Beach? Where did he go? Where was that first cruise to? Or vacation to? What were we calling him? Not Acapulco cruise. What was it? Somebody will know. That's funny. Cancun cruise. Yeah. Oh man, that's delicious. What a fucking dweeb. You know what I mean? I don't like being that. Like, I'm not some fucking badass, super cool, fucking super manly, masculine guy. It's just, what a fucking dipshit, right? I mean, I think everybody. I mean, it was nobody takes Ted serious who takes themselves or life serious at all after he let Trump fucking shit on his wife. What a fucking douchebag. What a fucking douchebag. Seriously, like a lot of us thought Will Smith was a complete jackass, but if I was Cruz, I would have gave Trump I would have gave Trump a Will Smith. Keep my wife's name out your mouth. What are you gonna get? I mean, if he was only a candidate, it'd just be like fucking assault and battery, 90 days or something. Laura says she would apologize on the behalf of Canada, but he's from Alberta, so. Laura, didn't I tell you that I was in Mike Johnson addressed British Parliament 2 days ago? It was like 4 a.m. or something from my time. And so I got in. It was the Independent, right? But obviously a lot of Brits in there and a little mix. But I spent like fucking 20 minutes apologizing to those folks. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I really am. I don't know what to say. I'm like, the Trump administration is not America. I'm sorry. Mary, what's up, sister? Cheers to you. Happy hump day. And I sucked that cocktail down. All right, we're up to 7 votes. I asked, will Trump have a complete meltdown over the hearing tomorrow? And by hearing, I mean the Jack Smith hearing. I should have been a little bit more specific about that, but I know you guys get it. 100% of the folks that voted say, yes, Trump will have a meltdown tomorrow. I think that's probably an easy win for you yes voters because, I mean, there's not many days Trump doesn't have some sort of fucking affliction. Mary says she just storms in without saying hello. We like that. That means your mind is busy, sister. Mary says, Kate, he's sad he'll be home before the storm. Want to bet his flight gets canceled. Oh, that would be funny. Yeah, his Cancun cruise. Cancun Ted. Kate says she learned to be a Canadian when little boy Bush was president, went out of the country. Yeah, how much more of a saint does he look now? I mean, don't look too hard, or for too long, but yeah. Nut and honey. I like that. It's good to be chill. I got mindless contentment. Just looking around real quick again at the headlines before I say goodnight to you guys. I can't believe we've actually been at it for over an hour because I didn't know how busy we would get tonight starting so late, but get the fuck out of here. All right, I just got a notification for Jessica Palmadessa, who I am subscribed to. Let me throw her thing, because I've never had any, I don't even know if she'd give a shit or not. She's a pretty cool cat. Jessica Palmadessa is live in Minneapolis protests outside of J.D. Vance's hotel room. Hold on, I'm trying to bring it up, but I want to bring you guys, I want to share the link with you to her channel before I go start sharing her shit. So there is the link to Jessica Palmadessa. It's fun saying her name. All right, so supposedly this is outside of J.D. Vance's hotel in Minneapolis. A little bit of a crowd out there. You can see a line of cops in the distance. Oh yeah, there's for sure a decent crowd. They're just spread out. How nice is this, you guys? Look at them showing the love for our fucking vice president. Okay, I have to, I gotta move this around so I can still see you guys. Hang on. Hang on. There we go. That's funny, you guys. Live protests, Minneapolis, outside Vice President J.D. Couchfucker Vance's hotel room. Not too far from me, Mary. Like maybe 30, 40 minutes. The car pileup was the other day. Probably more closer to Ted Couch. It was fucking shitty that day. People don't, it always, I mean, shit happens, but like, there wasn't, 95% of that 100 car pileup was people from West Michigan. So I don't understand. They should know by now that stretch of 196 and US 31 right on the lake shore between, like, from south of Grand Haven, you don't drive that shit when it's fucking 30-mile-an-hour winds and snowing. I mean, you can't see. But people do, and I get it that you have to go out there and work and whatever, but and probably it's one or two people that were being stupid and fucked everything up for the other ones, but yeah, then it's just, that was like coming home from fucking Maryland. Like, I was driving a little bit too hardcore, but I was staying away. I didn't want nobody very close behind me or in front of me. You stay the fuck out of the, don't be fucking hanging out with a bunch of other cars doing 60 miles an hour in a snowstorm. Oh, Laura says they're just congratulating him on Usha's late pregnancy. Yeah, I heard that she was pregnant. Can you imagine? So who's the father? I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell. Anyways, you guys, yeah, nothing will probably come of this. It's Minneapolis. We've seen over and over recently, the police are fed up with the federal government. Yikes. Yeah, and she already had 2 kids, and at 40, that's certainly not young, is it? That's not young. Mrs. V was 33 when our youngest was born, and that was enough. Yeah, I don't think I think Elon is asexual. Did I get that right? Like, I don't think he actually engages in intercourse unless it's with I don't know. I have a lot of different things I could fill in the blank with there. Unless it's with his rocket. Yeah. All right, you guys. Well, there's Jessica Palmadessa. It took me a little bit, a minute to warm up to her, but she's young and she's a good doobie. She puts up with a lot of fucking bullshit from the fucking her trolls. So all right, you guys. It's that time. I appreciate you. You know I do. I'm going to wrap this up. I'll be right back at it in like what time is it? It's 20 after 11. I'll be back at it in about 10 hours. So like 9:30ish. You guys can count on me streaming the Jack Smith trial or hearing trial. So I hope you join us. It's going to be crazy. It's probably going to be a little maddening, infuriating, and frustrating at times. Reliving all of Trump's fucking disgusting ass crimes, his fucking attempt to overthrow our Constitution, defraud the people of the United States, and deny the counting of our votes. So I hope you join us, all right? Be good. I will see you then, all right? Peace and love. TV2 out.